Back to the campfire. Also, the fact that you're glowing is really starting to trip me out. There we go. Sean Bean is a Napoleonic rifleman. Oh, nice. What is it playing on, or who produced it? Maybe I can look it up after this. I do like Sean Bean as an actor, so. Right, back to the campfire. Somewhere. Or I can go straight south. What's straight south from here? Was an ITV show 20 plus years ago. Nice. Let's see if I can find it. Ah, can't go that way. Okay. Right. Campfire. Take me back to this campsite. Excellent. Now we shall go to the weird-ass stones, and we'll go south from there. Hopefully that'll work. Because otherwise I don't know how else I'm supposed to path around that avalanche. Hey, Mostly Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, if we head due south, that's here. Excellent. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. We are playing Kohlat, which is about the people that disappeared and were found killed on the Kohlat mountain. Which is a true mystery that's never been solved. So if you want to look up some really terrifying things that happened to some kids in Ural, or from Ural, in the middle of Russia, this game takes all of the information that actually happened back in the 50s and kind of plays with it and throws in Sean Bean. Yeah, kind of horror-ish. Okay, so we are here. If I don't want to head dead south. I want to head kind of west-ish. Rather not look that up. Yeah, the intro of the game actually has it pretty well plotted out. Because it's an actual thing, so. Alright, let's cross this bridge. This is a terrible idea. Okay, this is fine. We go this way. And that's the second bridge. I mean, hopefully we're coming across to down here somewhere. Yeah, Sean Bean voices the monster that's chasing you in this game. Which is just delightful. He's also super impatient. Hey, a campsite. Beautiful. Where the hell are we? Right here. Nice. So, from here, I just need to head due south? Kinda, sorta. That's east. That's not where I want to go. Is that the Eye of Sauron in the background? He probably did it. You know, I wouldn't be the least surprised. We haven't found whatever the hell that red thing is yet. I think I'm heading there now. What if Sean turns out to be an adorable Pokemon? Oh, it's a radio tower. Alright, that's fine. Oh, this is the ruins of the base. Okay. Right. The glowy people are here. Okay, how do I get into this place? And ideally not die. Oh. I see a hole. Okay, that's a piece of paper I need. Can't get there from here. This looks welcoming, right? I'm sure it's fine. It's breaking into an abandoned military complex in Russia. It's fine. There it is. Yeah, it's a very pretty game. I agree. I mean, the moon, when it's not stormy out, is very, very pretty. Servesk, recording, confidential. Dmitry Ivanovich, 54. First, we had heard a snap. You know, like a tree being brought down. I told Blank to go check it out because it seemed the sound was coming from out of the chamber. Blank stood up and went to check the readings. He said everything was fine, and then the doors started to bend, you know? Bulge. As if you'd been pumping a balloon. Finally, the doors just burst into the room, straight off the frame. Poor Blank was standing in front of me, and those doors just wiped him out. I saw everything in slow motion. I thought someone was soon going to enter the room, the military, or maybe we were being attacked by the Americans, but nobody came. Only Blank buried his head in his hands and started screaming, like a wounded animal. I still never forget the sound of that scream. Then he stood up, turned his back to us, and his head spun round. He stood like that, looking at us. I don't know how much time had passed, maybe a second, but for me it was an hour. I shouted to run, save yourself. Then Blank finally fell to the ground, and Blank jumped to his feet, as if he wanted to say something, but his face... I don't know. Inspector, I think I've gone mad. Voice from the room. Please continue, Dr. Dmitri. His face started falling apart, piece by piece, like fragments of a broken porcelain mask. Then, objects started levitating, desks moving. We heard screaming and loud banging. Everyone started screaming. I screamed too. I felt like, you know, something was boiling inside of me. I had to escape. I started crawling. There was something split in the floor, but I kept on crawling through it. I remember closing my eyes and moving forward from memory. I could only hear roars and screams until, finally, something exploded and everything went quiet. I don't know how much time had passed when I lied motionless on that floor. At last, I opened my eyes, but it was dark all around. I felt I crawled to the corridor. I slowly stood up and saw that at the end of the tunnel, the red emergency light was barely flashing. I began moving towards the end of the tunnel, every now and then stumbling on something. When I came close to the light, I froze. I closed my eyes again. Voice from the other room. Dmitri, you're doing great. Please continue. Yes, yes, of course, I apologize, but I don't know. I mean, I closed my eyes because I couldn't believe it. At the end of the corridor, at the end, the corridor went sideways to the left and right, in both directions. There were people standing, melted together with objects, with the walls, you know, like mixed up, as if someone took a large spoon and stirred a part of the world. That's terrifying. He's on the everything's fine bandwagon. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Have you seen the urban explorers on YouTube that break into abandoned Soviet space shuttle storage facility? That does not sound like something I would want to put on YouTube if I did. You know? Like, I feel like I would do that and then not put it on YouTube. Okay, we're going into the bunker, which is probably a bad thing. It's fine. Oh god. Right. Right. It's amazing, but also not smart. Yeah.
My dear Vera, I'm spending my time in the Institute on long walks in the park. Only here I can find solace, only in the shadows of the trees. My thoughts are peaceful when I see how the sun brushes the green leaves and the wind covers my face in a gentle, warm blow. The doctors say the worst is behind me. The breakdown was temporary. It's difficult for me to say what triggered this state. I know you'll never forgive me for what I've done. The tragedy that I've contributed to shall never find any justification or explanation. I can only cover it up with madness. But I am aware that this is a pathetic excuse, and I'm not able to hide behind it. I take full responsibility for what happened, and I am prepared to be punished. The doctors, however, say I will probably not leave the Institute. You must know I would rather rot in prison 100 times for what I have done to you. I have to confess, I tricked you. I knew you would never, ever want to hear what I have to say to you. That is why I sent my friend with this letter to your sister, and after a lot of persuasion, she agreed to read it to you. I thank her from the bottom of my heart for this. I'm ending this letter. I want to bore you no more. I love you and believe that someday, hopefully, I will be able to tell you all this in person. Luckily, my friend Anton is by my side at all times. He was the one that went to your sister. I hope this letter finds you both well and in good health. I wish you all the best. Forever yours, Vitaly.
All right, then. So, Anton apparently got out at some point. So that's interesting. I was just about to say, you haven't been seeing anything Snoopy yet. Then bam. Anton is a giant invisible rabbit. Perfectly makes sense. The fuck? The fuck? Okay. What? What? What opened and closed? And then locked? Okay, that was creepy. I have no idea what that was. Interesting nonetheless. Made that joke on another stream, seemed applicable. Yeah, I mean, you have an invisible thing. It's fine. Okay, this door is where the monster came out of. Can't open that. So... maybe we just get the fuck out of here. Sounds like a good idea.
Time does not heal wounds.
Hi, Sunbeam.
As I've recently learned. This truth was pounded into me by pain, cruelty, and lies. I learned from this. I remembered. It nearly touched the essence of my understanding, becoming the revelation of truth, when they dragged me down the corridor with my shattered bones. When they operated on me to observe the misplacement of my organs, when they put the worst nightmares into my head, when they closed me up, put me together again and revived me over and over to test the limits of my endurance. And when finally, after so many years, they told me my wife was dead. Time does not heal wounds.
That is so sad. So apparently they kept Sean Bean here for a long, long time and experimented on him. And brought him to life, and then killed him, and brought him to life, and killed him again. 5546. Where are we? Yeah, that has to be a note saying that there is something at 5546. So let's go see if we can find that. He's just talking about working with directors. Okay, this is probably not the direction I want to be going. Ideally, I would head north-ish out of here. But yeah, I'm not seeing exactly where I want to be going. I do find it slightly funny they had Sean Bean on here as the guy who gets killed over and over and over forever. Because who else are you gonna get, honestly? Okay, there's the north I was looking for. Let's go get that last note, and then we'll see if we can head up the mountain.
Strange sounds coming from the forest did not let us sleep. It's hard to tell what it was. It sounded to me like someone was calling me, but the rest of the group said it had been some kind of humming. We will ask the locals if we meet them again. In the morning, everyone was a bit scared, but after breakfast, our moods improved. We set off up the river. The snow isn't really that deep, but it's wet and it sticks to the skis, so it's hard to move. We passed a couple of cliffs, and after a couple of meters, the area became more flat. Finally, around 5:30 p.m., we stopped to set up a camp. It is our first night under canvas. We were very tired. We tried to prepare for tomorrow's walk, but hunger was stronger. Then exhaustion overcame us. We sat around the fireplace and talked, or rather whispered. We were afraid to speak louder because of the surrounding atmosphere, as if this place was sacred or haunted. At last, we took shelter in the tents. Somehow, nobody feels like sleeping. We thought someone was passing by on the trail nearby, so the boys went to check it out, but there was nobody there. Maybe it was some animal. Again, I can hear the sounds from the forest.
Okay, so I'm guessing Sean Bean found them. Ah. Yeah, I think Sid Swizzles might just be lurking. Borenson. What would happen if Liam Neeson killed Sean Bean? That's a fair question, actually. Looks like you're on your own. Yeah, sorry. Okay, let's try to make it back to our campsite. And then we will teleport somewhere. Where was our campsite? This way? This looks promising. I don't think this is where my campsite was. I think this is the bottom of a ravine. Crap. We'll get somewhere eventually. It's fine. Okay, I know where we are. If those are the 4 towers, then there should be a campsite to the north and to the south, I think. Yeah. So north is probably faster. I think... Yep, the only thing left to find is 752, which is right there. Which is up there. Big glowing mountain. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing bad ever happened from exploring a giant glowing mountain, right? Okay. My campsite should be around here somewhere. Keep on getting tired by running in snow. There it is. Okay. Now, it's possible I should be able to go from here and just due west and then north to the lake. Let's give that a shot. And if that doesn't work, then we'll come back here and teleport back up to the cave system. see. That way. Wait. This way. How's everybody in chat doing, by the way? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I missed that Jerem followed. Thank you very much, Jerem. I don't get the sound notification on my end for whatever reason, so... Interesting. Okay, there's the rope bridge. I don't want to take that. Instead... Or maybe I do? I hear paper. Oh, it's the one up there. Damn thing. Still no idea how you get there. Because it's not over here. Okay, let's take this way and that away. That should work, right? Hopefully. Because, yeah, I should be heading up this slightly frozen river. And then up this way. Spooky noises. Okay. There it is. Okay. We're on our way.
You know, at the beginning, I wanted to make things right. I believed God itself touched me. That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me. That I understood that it is not God, or good, or restitution. Just a tool of revenge.
Okay, so now it makes sense that he says that. Because he was tortured for years. And he's none too happy about it, which is fair. Oh, come on, stop being tired. There we go. So we're kind of here-ish. I was hoping to come across some papers over here. Doesn't look like I'm going to be so lucky. Okay. We just have to be really damn careful to not get killed. It's not exactly what I excel at, but it's fine. What's this cave? Hey, paper. Excellent. Then we saw lights in the sky. A lot of lights. Orange spheres were hovering over the whole area, and it seemed the strange orange-red fog was coming out of every crack. We saw a man who came out of that light. I remember I started shouting, and he came up to him, my Anton. No worries, Deriga, as you continue to lurk. Okay, so that should at least have us saved up to this point. So that's nice. If we die again, we're not too far from where we need to be. Okay. Now we must go meet Sheeny Beanie. And I'm allowed to say that because my name is also Sean. Ah, yes, the skull decor. It's all coming back to me. Okay, I don't like that all of the skulls are looking at me either. Still, really well-preserved skulls.
Are you coming to me?
Right. Ah, yes, and that would be Skull Rock. Okay. Good. Good. And across the tree. Okay. And now we have to just pop down. Ah. Awful glad that glowing body was there. It's not often you say something like that. If I remember right, this is where I died last time. Found out Sean Bean was born as Sean, but uses Sean with a different spelling. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay, we made it by Creeper. Excellent. Progress. Take the tree. Uh, 10:57. Hold on. Oh. Apparently there's another thing over there. Good to know. I have no idea if that's here or... I'm guessing that's actually down here. Hold on, let's take a look. I hear paper. Death Valley. Antony Nizhny, a scientist and expert of the Saka Republic, set off from the area of Ulu Chekerchek, known as the Death Valley. What has he discovered there? What are the mysterious constructions buried in the ground? Only here you can get the answers and other unbelievable facts concerning this godforsaken place on Earth. I set off at dawn. If you had not seen dawn by the river Vulioi, you have not seen the most beautiful thing on the planet. This is a magical place, full of nostalgia of what mankind has lost. Freedom, space, nature, wild and uncontrollable. There was no place for compromises, because this region is as beautiful as it is dangerous. I arrived in Death Valley around noon. The area stretches out over an area of 100,000 square kilometers, so you have to know what you're looking for. Luckily, I had a great guide. We stumbled upon the first 6 buildings more or less after 2 hours of walk. Not much can be deciphered by observing a pile of ground from the outside, but the readings clearly show that what is beneath is at least 7 meters in diameter. It reminds a large buried church with protruding edges. Oh, fair enough. It is also difficult to determine how many such buildings exist in the area. I talked to the natives, and from what I gathered, there are at least 11 constructions scattered around in different places in the valley. What could these enormous mounds be? Many inhabitants claim that they have to have something to do with the Tunguska event. There is common ground for countless unexplained stories and folk tales. For example, I have heard of a hunter named Arleman. As he was not able to find any game, he went deeper into the forest until he got lost. He was sure he was going to die when he found a strange construction. Suddenly, the ground shook and a secret door opened. A man came out and he gave Arleman just one advice. Protect yourself against the orange light. He got out of the forest after a week. Until now, it was impossible to confirm this mysterious meeting, but as I heard a story from one of Arleman's granddaughters myself. Okay. Good. Good. So, how dead are we? On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being very dead. .9. There's another bit of paper rustling around over here.
Where are you?
Hello there. Oh god. That's bad. It's very, very bad. Oh, the skull. Hi, skull. Hi, paper.
The weather today clearly got worse, just as our moods. We're all a little scared of what happened last night. There were even some suggestions of going back, but that was outvoted. We set off at around 10 a.m., going the same Mansi trail as we did earlier. We encountered a small camp of a local hunter during our hike. We asked if he had hunted the other night, but he said no. He told us a story about a ghost prowling through the forest in the form of a bright fog. Obviously, this did not make us feel better. We kept on going forward. Today, the hike was slow and difficult. The visibility is close to 0. The temperature dropped to -24 centigrade.
Well.
Around 4 p.m, we had to start looking for a place to set up a camp. We found a good spot on the verge of the forest, covered from the wind. As exhausted as we were, we began setting it up. We were too tired to dig up a hole for the campfire. We ate dinner in our tents. We had no strength for any discussions or thoughts. At night, I clearly heard someone walking around the tent. I heard them whispering my name. I do not want to talk about it with the rest of the group. They'll think I'm going crazy.
Well, only a little. Okay. Guessing we go this way, towards the giant skull rock. Can we go under here? Aha! And 11:55. That's the one I just found. Okay. I like the torches. The torches are inviting. What have we here? Okay, the torches are less inviting. Okay. Just, crater full of bodies. Skulls. Skeletons tied to torches. This is fine. It's all fine. No problem here. Terrifying elk man. Get out. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, paper.
Whoever you are, if you are reading these words, I beg of you, help us. We are in a place they call Post Office Box 5. I don't know where this is. I don't even know what year it is. They are not allowing anyone from the outside to have contact with us. They lock us up in cells, 4 in each. I saw dozens of cells like that. They talk about something they called Anomaly 7. Every day we undergo tests, research, tortures. I have seen how they kill people. I have seen terrible things. Write about it. Let the world know. They conduct the worst experiments possible. They have something that we call the fear chamber. There is no way to say what will happen to the person that ends up there. Some come back, but are no longer themselves. They are absent. Others are dragged out dead. Only few stay sane. I have seen a bright orange light which spoke to me in demonic voices and showed me things worse than any nightmare you can possibly dream. Sometimes people come out of there with broken bones, mutilated, crushed, irradiated, dismembered.
Jesus.
I can't take it in anymore. Take away these images. There is a scientist amongst us. He said that during their sick experiments, they discovered something out of this world. They are trying to test it. The truth is that it is testing them. He told us that there are more places like this around the world, and there will come a day the gates of hell will open. You have to stop this. Destroy it. Destroy us. Kill us all. The center is governed by something that is called the Soviet Research Unit for Natural Phenomena. I have seen this on an ID card of the man that was interrogating me. He said we were prisoners, convicts, murderers, rapists, thieves. But that is not true. I have done nothing wrong. I hate them all. They call us subjects. No names, but subjects. I am Subject 73. I don't even remember my real name. I beg of you, please help us. Burn it all to the ground. If only this letter reached beyond the walls of the center. If only the guard who promised to take it has kept her promise. You have to do something. I swear by all that one holds sacred, you have to. My only cellmate, Anton, whispers in my ear that everything is going to be fine. That the orange light is singing in the voices of hundreds of angel choirs. Anton promised me that if I listen carefully to the singing, he will free me. Sometimes, however, I think that all of this does not exist. There is no prison. There are no bars. There are no doctors. There is no Anton. There's only this frightening, piercing orange light.
Interesting. So it is entirely possible that Anton does not exist, and that Anton is the name that Sean Bean's character is going by. At least I have to assume that. Yep, this is Kronos. Everybody say hi. He likes to interrupt streams and get cuddles. Okay now? Here. There you go. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Hi. Mostly Wolf says he loves you. There you go. Kronos is amazing. Okay, so it is entirely possible Anton doesn't exist. Which would be fascinating since everybody seems to reference Anton. And one guy thinks he was Anton. Or possibly is speaking to Anton. It's unclear. He was going a little mad. Kronos, I need the mouse. You're so in the way. Yes, you. You're exactly where I need to put my arm. Fight Club style. I mean, maybe. It's possible that we're Anton. But I kind of don't see that being the twist. There's going to be a twist. You just know it, but... Oh. Right. Get the fuck out of Dodge, then. Not that way. Kronos, you are so in the way. That was me dying, there it goes. Right. So, no orange. Orange bad. This way. Hello there. Can I... Oh god. Wrong way. The way Sean Bean's voice is in your head suggests he's using telepathy or you are him. That's possible. Oh, here. I hope you drink. I drank too much of my water. Now you can't get at it. There you go. He's literally drinking out of my cup right now. But it was too low for him to stick his head in. So I'm having to hold it so that he can actually drink like a person. It's weird. Why am I doing this with my cat? You guys can enjoy the sound of Kronos drinking. Yeah, he got it because when he was a very, very small kitten, when I first got him, he used to sleep on my alarm clock. Cats are the supreme overlords, don't overthink it. Fair enough. Right, how do we go? One of my cats is literally named Spot, but it's a Star Trek reference. Fair enough. I like a Star Trek reference. Okay. So out this way. I didn't run fast enough. Stuck on scenery. Oh god. Okay, trying this again. Used to have a cat named Spot, but it was short for Spoticus. I was 8. What do you want? I approve of the massive boulders falling everywhere. Right, avoid boulders. Oh, okay. I fell through the world there. I feel like that one wasn't my fault. Glitch death, exactly. Try not to fall through solid objects. Yeah, I'll work on it. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Okay. Where are the rocks that are coming down? Okay, there's that one. So far, so good. There's a campfire. Oh god. Avoid. Okay, there's still stuff going on. What's this? I don't know where that sound is coming from. Might have to head out for a bit. No worries. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see if we can figure out where the hell that's coming from. Oh. Right. Right. Heading the right way then. Good luck with Fire Ghost, Sean Bean. Yeah. Okay, that was creepy. Am I heading the right way? I have no idea. Good night, Sniper Bug. Thank you for stopping by. Now I have to think that it's back towards where I started, because that's where the sound is coming from. If I'm completely wrong and somebody has a walkthrough up, you can feel free to let me know. But so far, this sounds like it's going the right direction. Yeah, that's definitely getting louder. And we're almost back to the original campsite. Sound effects team did an epic job. Yeah, it sounds amazing. Well, that explains it. That definitely explains where all the sound's coming from. Okay. Well, let's go make friends. Ah.
And so, we have reached the end. Have you understood your role in my plan? There are no random victims, and nobody is completely innocent. You may not agree, but when the gates to Section 22 open and the world will see true madness, you will understand that everything I had done was necessary.
Interesting. Okay, we're following Ski Trail. Seeny Beanie.
I can see you. What's your name? Are you coming to me? Do you hear me? You have to go faster. Where are you?
We don't have a lot of time left. We have to hurry. Find the way.
Is that what's your name?
Do you hear me? We meet.
Where are you? I can see you.
Okay, that's very creepy.
Do you hear me?
Where are you? Is that you?
Let me.
Right then. So apparently I was the monster? Interesting. I think. I don't know what that was leaning towards. I don't know if maybe I missed a couple of things and got like a bad ending or something, but very interesting.
You said
Plus, I enjoy the Kohlat incident in principle. Not for the terrible things that happened, but the mystery surrounding it has always been very, very interesting to me. So games like this, right up my alley. But yeah, fascinating. I don't know what to think of that game. I can say I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I feel like there's some questions still unanswered that is kind of bugging me. So maybe if I gathered a couple more of the random bits of information that were around or something like that, possibly that would have ended up being what we're missing here. But overall, I like the story. I liked Sean Bean. I liked the wandering around collecting information and getting scared the crap out of by things that were on fire and invisible. Always entertaining. Liked it better than Moth Girl's Revenge. Fair enough. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. I think we're probably gonna call it a night there. Let's see.